Notre Dame is a very, very good football team. We knew that going in. We knew they were big and physical on the defensive line, athletic at linebacker and defensive back. Offensively, they're big up front. They have multiple good running backs, and a quarterback right now that's outstanding. Quarterback's got a quick release. He's got great feet. He's athletic enough to get himself out of trouble. We had him in trouble a couple times and didn't bring him down. And quarterbacks like this, you don't get them on the ground, they hurt you. They get first downs with their legs, they get first downs with their arms. We got to run the ball better. Got to look at a lot of things that we need to do, but we got to run the ball better. We got to be able to stop the run. These are pretty straightforward things that we take a lot of pride in. We didn't do that tonight. A critical part of the game is the end of the first half, and I take full credit for that. Great opportunity for us to go down and score. Took a chance on a third down, shouldn't have done it. Should have gotten in position to get points like we always do. It's completely my fault. Tried to do something we shouldn't have done. Great opportunity for us to get points before the half's over. Hopefully run a little bit more clock and go into the halftime ahead. Instead, gave the ball back to them and then went down and scored on us. I did not have an update on Bryce Love's health. Questions?
Coach, what was the most disappointing thing about your offense in this game?
I don't have an answer for you. Next question.
Well, what can you do at this point to get more out of your offensive line?
It's not just the offensive line. You run the ball. It takes all 11 guys. The quarterback getting to the right play, to everybody standing on their blocks, tight ends, the running backs reading it right, receivers blocking downfield, tight ends doing their jobs. So it's a whole group.
What do you see that Walker's battling through at this point?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Just from his play, how would you assess how he's been doing so far?
I think he's been good. I think he's been good this whole year. Had a health scare with him a couple weeks ago, but he's been healthy and feeling pretty good. Tonight we got to a loud stadium against a very, very good football team. They beat us with speed around the edge. They beat us with games and stunts. So I don't think any of us did a good job, in particular in the run or pass game tonight.
Coach, you had 7 penalties for 50 yards. It seemed like more than that. I don't know how it looked like to you, but did you feel that there was a technique? What was causing the problems in terms of those penalties?
Poor technique, multiple times. Bad holding calls. Bad holding calls. We got an athletic defense. In a loud stadium, especially on third down. But the crowd was pretty loud. You're going to get off a split second later than those guys, and we can't hold them.
KJ's been really good in the 2-minute drill all season long. Was that part of the rationale behind kind of going up tempo at the end of the first half there?
Yeah, well, we got the ball right outside of 3 minutes, I believe. So we decided to jump the ball, and we moved the ball really well. We got past midfield, got to a third down. Should have positioned ourselves for points. I didn't do that. Should have, but didn't. I usually do. And it cost us.
That was Texas Williams' first game, and obviously a pretty good one. I mean, how much of an impact do you think he made from where they were the first 4 games that in the rushing game?
Well, I think they've got a lot of good backs. He's got a little bit more juice. He's got quickness. He runs hard. He runs physically. He runs through tackles. I think he and the quarterback made huge plays tonight.
When you look at your offensive and defensive lines, how much of the gap between where they are right now and where Notre Dame is do you think can be made up as the season rolls on?
That is the question, isn't it? I don't have an answer for it.
Anything else for Coach Hill? Great. Thanks, everyone.